So this is Anthony. Hi, my name is Anthony. I'm a 3D environment artist, and last year I ended up school and turned entirely focused on my portfolio and learned by myself. I'm currently working on a game with a small indie team. 6 months ago, I also started as a freelancer. My goal is, of course, to get into the industry as a 3D environment level artist. I would like advice to enhance my portfolio. Let's take a look. Nice. Okay. Clean. I like the thumbnails. They're quite clean. I'm a huge fan of Western stuff. I like this one. This is concept art, right? I think you can keep it, to be honest, because it's clean. Just because it's clean. If it wasn't clean, I would tell you to take it out. But to be honest, it's clean. So, yeah, I would keep this concept arts. It's good that you know how to like think about the concept as well. So I will probably keep them. Now let's take a look at the 3D. Okay, so we got this revolver, a little bit hand-painted style. I do find this thing to not be showing the materials as nicely as I would probably like. Some of the gold is showing nicely, but some of this like part right here, like the wood, looks a little bit just too noisy. That's something that can be improved. Not the end of the world, though. It's a good model. I would keep it. Desks and chairs. You know what I'm going to say, man. You know what I'm going to say, Anthony. The thing that I'm going to say is that you need to do something more complex. This chairs and this desk is very simple. Very, very simple. Now, I'm going to give you a tip. This is a very good tip for you, Anthony. Let's say you don't want to spend too much time on this desk. Like you already, like you're happy with this thing right here. And you want to get the most out of this asset. Because the asset is fine. Like, right? Like the modeling is great. It's simple, but it's fine. So what I would do instead is I would do 3 variations of this asset. Clean variation, this dirty variation, and a very, very dirty and damaged variation. I also think that the direction of the wood grain here is wrong. Remember that this is a very common one. Whenever you're doing any type of like wood element, you usually want, not always, but you usually want the direction of the wood grain to be going on the longest direction. That's usually going to give you the strongest piece. Because right now, if someone were to like if this thing was not connected to the drawers right here, and you would like karate chop this thing, it would just like break, right? Because the fibers are going in this direction. However, if they're going in the other direction, it's going to be way more sturdy. Again, not always, but it's a good rule of thumb that usually you want the grain of the wood to be going in the longest direction of the wood. Okay, so that would be my advice for that one. Do a couple more versions with more like intense things. Take a look at this one. Okay, okay, there you go. So in this case, since you have this classroom with more stuff, and I can see that you're using the desks right here, I'll probably take the other one out. This one, and I would include it in this one. No need to have too many. It's a little bit too dark. Or quite a bit dark. Like, this is like way too dark. What are you using? Unreal Engine. Yeah, there's no reason why Unreal Engine should be looking this dark. If you take a look again at the newest Resident Evils, you're gonna see that there's always a lot of illumination, even if it's very dark, so that you can actually tell what's going on, right? So I would definitely add a little bit more like a global illumination to this thing. Let's see. People need to stop doing things that can be gathered from Megascan. Yeah, that's also another great advice, MR3D. If you are doing things that you can gather from Megascans, again, like from a business perspective, why should I hire you to do these desks and chairs when I can go to Megascans or TurboSquid or whatever and buy this for like $10, right? That's it. So it's a sad reality, to be honest, but that's how the industry works. This one I like a little bit more because I can see more stuff. So what I would recommend in this ones, Anthony, is once you have all of these elements, do more breakdowns. I want to see if you were using tileable textures. I want to see if you were using a vertex painting. I want to see what parts were you doing, because I'm not sure if you are, like, I'm not sure what you're doing on this thing. It says that you did the sections, but what does that mean? Did you do everything here in these sections? Because if you did, I want to see breakdowns. I want to see breakdowns on how you achieved specific elements. I want to see some breakdowns again on the walls. For instance, here, I don't like this wall. It looks like the normal map is inverted. Like the grout is coming out. I know there are some walls where the grout comes out, but I usually prefer when the grout is going in. So it's those small details, okay? Be careful with those.